I know it's often hard to come up with questions after a class like this. I mean, the energy is very strong, but the deep silence in itself is truly a sign of inner growth. It's because it's in that silence that we're all connected to spirit and connected to higher energy in the universe. So the silence itself is a major statement. The people are working inside, they're getting their minds quiet, their emotions quiet, they're developing a chakra system that will connect them with spirit. That in itself is a major voice, just the silence. Does anyone have a question you would like to ask?
I have a question, Stuart.
Yes.
When it seems that you're a bit stuck in a life situation, I think that meditation would help you to release out of this situation. But can it be that it can be otherwise, that you have to ignite change, and then the meditation will go better and help you? Or do you understand what I want to ask?
No.
That you need to force change to get out of stuckness instead of meditate harder.
Things to get out of what?
To being stuck in situations. Life.
Well, I don't think forcing really resolves getting out of situations. Learning from them, opening to them, letting them teach you will do a much better job of freeing yourself from a situation than just using force to get out of it. Opening your heart and saying to yourself, what can I learn here? Yes, it's hard, it's difficult, I'm having a difficult, but what does this situation really have to teach me? Not about the external world, but about yourself. Why are you in that situation? How did you get into it? What did you give off to create that situation around you? And doing that, I think, give you a much better opportunity to dissolve whatever the karma is in the situation. By just, what brought me here? How did I get here? Not just kind of slamming the door in somebody's face, but how did I get here? What energy did I give off that brought me into this situation? That in itself will force you to go deep inside yourself. And that depth of work inside yourself will help you to change. And then the situation is going to change. So I think, look, if somebody's standing there with a knife and they want to, I'm not talking about a situation like that, but I'm talking about, many situations that we live in that are not threatening, life-threatening, but we wonder how we got into them. We want to get or make our way out of them. And just the realization, what in me attracted this? How did I attract this particular person that's making my life so difficult? And then that particular person becomes your teacher. They're teaching you about what you have to do inside yourself to change. I do this all the time. Just trying to not understand, but just trying to come to terms with what brought me into a situation. What do I have to change in myself to fix it? And that often will allow you to walk away from the situation, but quietly, with an open heart, with gratitude, with, that the situation taught you something profound about yourself. I mean, as I say, somebody's coming at you with a knife, I wouldn't suggest doing this exercise. If it's a life-threatening situation, then you have to be completely balanced and, do whatever you have to do to fight your way out of it. But if it's a situation, a life kind of situation of people that you've attracted and that, they're not threatening you, but they somehow make your life difficult. What did I do to attract these people? I mean, there's a wonderful thing about the Buddha, where one of his disciples got bit by a snake. And the Buddha asked the other disciple, well, what did he do to attract the snake? And I think this is something that people have to ask themselves. How did I attract this? Please try and sit still. Niobe, can you please try and sit still? How did I attract this? So, I mean, to me, this is really more important because it'll teach you how to grow inside yourself. And it'll really teach you how to get free of those kinds of situations and people that make your life impossible. And it's sometimes those people force you to go so deep inside yourself that they really are an opportunity to develop a spiritual life. Those people that are difficult for us to deal with. So instead of slamming a door in their face, what can I learn here? What can they teach me about me? Why did I attract this?
It's 2 o'clock.
Does anyone else have a question?
Thank you.
You're welcome, Paul. Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask? Okay, if there are no more questions, then thank you. God bless you all. Again, I always end my talks and classes this way, but it comes from a place so deep inside me, the gratitude I have that we as human beings can sit here and do this, and truly nurture each other and try to help lift up consciousness and lift up our lives so that we truly become children of God, not children of ego and tension and problems, but truly a child of higher energy in the universe, able to deal with our problems in a conscious way, able to love and be loved unconditionally. And it's the key to getting free of karma, learning to love and be loved unconditionally. And anything that separates people can truly be overcome. Really, if people change, all can be overcome. Just excuses not to grow and develop a spiritual life. So thank you and bless you all. And there'll be a class on Sunday, and I'm looking forward to seeing everyone. And God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Stuart.
Thank you.
Thank you, Stuart.
Thank you, Stuart.
Thank you.